Okay, hold on. All right. Let's hope my internet doesn't go out again. Why'd you start so early? Because because the thing says at 8. Because the thing says 8 o'clock, and I always go by ESPN or whatever. I usually go early anyway, and I always forget that they do the pregame crap the pregame stuff all the time. I usually go 5 minutes live before the listed start time on ESPN or MLB, just to talk about stuff. I always forget that they start late. Heck is this? Dog accidentally cut my finger. Playing a little too rough. Dog cut my finger, so feels like a paper cut. The dog's like just accidentally nipped my finger. But how's everybody doing today? Yeah, I know we're a little bit early, but felt like going a little early. Don't really. I know I think other YouTubers went live early too. Let me check. I think they do the same thing I do. It's just go live, not even bother. I think JJ's already live. Is he? Dr. Delay is live. Yeah, he's doing the same thing. He's already live. Extra warm up. Yeah, extra warm up. Then they do the national anthems and stuff. What up, Thomas? Dallas, you missed our fantasy draft. Chom giving in his final grades. And yeah, my internet went out. If first time that's happened in a while. That's the first time it's happened in what, couple months that my internet went out on a stream. It was a service issue, I think, because I got it back like 25 minutes later. I'm like, oof. Like that usually, thank God it happened. You know what? I'm kind of lucky. Thank God it happened on a draft stream, like post draft instead of like pre-draft or during, God forbid, during a an actual game. So at least it happened during a non play by play stream. At least it did it during that, not in the middle or towards the end. So got lucky. No, it just went out. I think it was the company's thing. It hasn't done that actually in a while, so really can't sometimes it just goes out. Very rarely though does it go out. Very rarely does it go out. Dallas. Yeah, but I got why are we getting cowgirl dances? I don't know. Ask me. Don't ask me. The goofy pregame crap. Leafs losing 2-0. I lost my will to live. Ha 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 ha. Also, Dallas, I was playing with the dog too hard and the dog stretch. Dog kind of scratched up my finger. It's like a paper cut. Kind of annoying. It like burnt. It doesn't like hurt, but it's got like every once in a while that sting to it, like a paper cut. You know, when you get a paper cut, you get like that once in a while that like sting feeling to it. Like that's the only bothersome part. I know it's there. Yeah, yeah. A couple of you guys stole what I was gonna take. Wash well, long germs. Yeah, I did. I did. CH stole one of my players early. Stole one of my players very early in the draft. He stole Yamamoto from me. Honestly, I thought everybody did really well in that draft. Honestly, I thought everybody has a decent team. Who got Bo? Who did get Bo Bichette? I, did Bo Bichette even get drafted? Wait, did Bo Bichette even get drafted? Hold on. I don't know if Bo Bichette got drafted. Nobody picked up Bo Bichette. Oh, wait, yes, they did. Somebody picked him up. Who picked him up? Somebody picked him up. Who picked him up? Oh, Wong did. Wong Dong squad picked him up. I know he didn't. Oh yeah, he is. He's his utility player. I'll play next year. Oh, definitely. I'll send you a link next time, Evan. My pitching is stacked. Honestly, CH probably had one of the better drafts. If it's not CH, PAS and CH, both those two had really good drafts, in my opinion. Just watching the draft go out, both those two had, I think, the top two drafts in the league. It's tough. I haven't even been paying attention. How did Paul Skeens fall to you? Uh, the first guy, who was it? Ohio's finest, took Judge first overall. Judge went first in our draft. For anybody who doesn't know, Judge went first, so I scooped up Otani second overall. Who did get Bo Bichette? Who did get? Or not Bo Bichette? Who did get Guerrero? I think it was CH. Nope. PAS did. PAS got Bo Bichette or Bo Bichette. PAS got Vladdy. CH got Kirk. I saw CH drafted Kirk. And yeah, I was kind of pissed. You stole my guy. There were a couple times somebody stole my guy. I'm like, damn. I mean, everybody could see my draft board, so everybody has saw my draft board, so everybody knew who I was gonna take. But honestly, I think I had a decent team. I think I have a decent team. Like I got Contreras, William Contreras, Josh Naylor, Nico Horner. I think I reached for Caleb Durbin. I think I reached a bit. I got Jacob Wilson, Roman Anthony, Riley Green. I got Zach McKinstry. I got Yandy Diaz, Adley Rutschman as my bench piece, Colt Keith on my bench. I got 3 ILs. But I got Shohei as my starting pitcher, Max Fried, Freddie Peralta, Ranger Suarez as my 4 starters. My relievers are kind of eh. El Chom was watching. Honestly, my relievers are kind of eh at best, but honestly, my offense should be all right. My offense should be good. I took a reach on a few players in the later rounds of the draft. Like I think I reached a little bit too much though on Durbin. When did I take Durbin? I took him in the 7th round. There wasn't too many good third basemen left in the draft, so I just scooped them up. I was like, I gotta pick somebody for third base. I was gonna pick Devers for first, but then good old CH took Devers from my grasp. So I was a little bit angry about that. Who took someone else? Somebody took George Springer too. Can't remember who took George Springer. Somebody took him. I think that was CH too. Blue Sox did. Blue Sox took him. My other league, I have Paul Skeens and Garrett Crochet. I think my league was one of the. I know I'm the first in my out of the leagues I'm playing in. Well, I'm in 3 leagues this year. Well, 2 of them are different, and then there's my league. I have the both the other leagues I'm playing in draft on the same day. I don't think they're on at the same time. I'll check. I don't think they're on at the same time. Let me check. Let's see. What time's Doctor Delays? 7:30. What times is this other league at? What time's this other one at? It is on at. Let's see. Okay, so one is half hour before him. Okay, I can make that work. I would just have one laptop here doing one draft and then the other on this laptop. I think I might join a few more leagues to play in. I don't play for any of you that don't know, I usually play ESPN. I don't play Yahoo leagues. So if any of you guys have a league, send it to me. I can join in if anybody wants me to join. Uh yeah, if anybody wants to if anybody wants me to join in on their league, send me a link. Send me the link or something. I can join in if anybody wants me to. If not, I don't really care, but if I have an extra spot, I'm willing to take it. But shit. What is that, Ronnie? That's my job. Let's see, he messaged me. He did. Oh, for any Sox fans out there, I know if Evan, you're still here. The Sox signed Tommy Kahnle to a minor league deal. Signed Tommy Kahnle, the guy who throws like Tommy Kahnle is that guy who throws like all changeups to batters. So for any Sox fans that wanted a signing today, we got one. I didn't see Tommy Kahnle though on the fantasy list, so I didn't pick him up. I wasn't really thinking about picking him up, but now that I saw that he got signed, I'm like, I didn't even see him on the board. But for some reason, I don't know why. For some reason, I got a couple of Yankee players on my team. I might bench them when we play the Sox, but yeah, we'll see. I think I only have one. I have 2 Yankees, and both of them are pitchers. Yeah, both my Yankee players are pitchers. Max Fried and David Bednar are my 2 Yankee players on my squad. Dallas, I think it's going to be a final between PAS and CH with District finishing last, Fitzy's in the middle. I think my team's middle of the pack. I think my team's probably going to just be on the outside of the playoffs looking in. I honestly think my team probably could go 500, maybe a little bit lower. We have 21 matchups. I'm assuming we play each other at least once. When do I play CH? Oh, I play CH towards end of April. I play CH at the end of April. That's gonna be a fun matchup. That's a matchup I'm gonna have to have circled on my calendar. Tell me when it's the end of April, Fitzy. Who here is a Jays fan? I don't know if Chom is one. What's up, Spaceman? I don't know if Chamas is one. I think he is technically. Go Jays. No. No Jays. Jays are mid. Jays are mid. Did you see my comment? Which one? I don't think I did. Hold on. My pitching is not bad. Skeens, Valdez, Cease, Wheeler. Oh, your pitching staff's good. My pitching staff kind of sucks. My pitching staff kind of stinks. If I look at it, it's like kind of okay. It's not anything good. I mean, Shohei, Fried, Peralta, Suarez are my 4 starters, and I have Edward Cabrera being my 5 guy. So it's not like anything too bad. I might bench you. Bench you. Put Fairbanks on the bench. I'll swap that out. Oh, you picked up Junior? I took a couple double rays. I took a few. I think I took a double ray player. Yeah, I took Yandy Diaz. I got Yandy Diaz in my on my bench. No, he's my utility man. I might put McKinstry as my middle guy. Put Diaz. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna put you here. I don't know where to put Zach McKinstry though. I'd have to shuffle my lineup around. Like my lineup has quite a bit of utility, super utility guys, and mostly utility men. So I have quite a bit of guys who play everywhere. Like I got Colt Keith, he can play second, third, short. I got McKinstry who can play third, shortstop in the outfield. I got I got Contreras who can play quite a bit. I mean, anybody can play DH if you want them to. Anybody can. Anybody can be your utility guy. I know. I gotta know how to do fantasy. Lol. Fantasy baseball is more time consuming. Fantasy baseball, you gotta like keep paying attention. Like you always gotta be watching, keeping an eye on your team. Unlike fantasy football where it's like once a week, make your lineups done. Although I can say I am a fantasy football champion after all. I get to flex. I won my fantasy league. I won a fantasy league. We just make a bench spot and call it turd just for Rafi. Chom, shall we continue our bet? Or should we continue our bet? My bench is Matt Chapman and O'Neal Cruz. My bench is Colt Keith and Adley Rutschman. So I think I got a righty and a switch hitter in my lineup. Actually, I think I have 1 or 2 switch hitters. Do I? One team. I already have a guy interested in one of my players. Someone's already interested in trading me for Jacob Wilson. Going the whole stream without a typo, Chom. There's a bet. I am listening. The whole stream without the typo. The Rays should move. Agreed. I got Lindor and Ozzie and Perez for my first baseman. I got Josh Naylor as my first baseman. There wasn't too many first basemen left. CH got a good first baseman. He's got Alonso and Devers. The same thing as last time, Chom. The whole thing, mod status. Mod status. Go the whole stream without a typing error. Mod status. Mod status, Chom. Mod status. Oh, hell yeah, you're on. All right. I will. It starts now, Chom. It starts now. It starts now, Chom. Bet starts now. Are you ready? Go. Starts now. No spelling errors, Chom. My outfielders are Nimmo, Randy, and Taylor Ward. What do I have in outfield? I got Roman Anthony, Riley Green, and Zach McKinstry as my three outfielders. Yeah, I mean, towards the end of the draft, it was getting weaker and weaker, and I needed like another outfielder. So I'm like, I don't know who to pick, and McKinstry was available, so I picked him up. But towards the end of that draft, my team was getting a little weak. Like early on, I thought my team was looking really good. Like I got Naylor, I got Horner, I scooped him up. Jacob Wilson. I could have gotten Jacob Wilson and Trevor Story because Trevor Story wasn't taken till like way later in the draft. I could have picked both of them up if I wanted, but I didn't. Yeah, you stole Raleigh from me. You stole him from me. CH stole Yamamoto from me. I was gonna go get Yamamoto. He was in my queue, and then CH is like, nope. CH is like, nope, nope. He pulled a Rafi on me. He's like, no, I take Yamamoto. Oh, no, I did not pick up Big Dumper. That was Jared. Jared got Big Dump Cal Raleigh. I did not. I had to settle for Contreras. I had to settle for William Contreras for my catcher draft. Is there a draft recap? Yeah, draft recap. Yeah, Jared got Paul Skeens 5th overall. Scooble went 6th. I'm surprised Scooble. I think District had a good. Yeah, Jared stole Cal Raleigh from me, and then CH stole Yamamoto. I didn't, and then Michael stole Tatis. Well, I didn't have Tatis in my thing, and then I got Roman Anthony. I had to get Max Fried. Then I got Freddie Peralta back to back. Horner was a steal, I think, in my opinion. And Durbin, I might have reached. Josh Naylor was a good signing to get. Jacob Wilson, I got in round 9. I got Riley Green in the 10th round. Diaz in the 11th, Rutschman in the 12th, and Suarez was in the 13th round. I was thinking about taking Scooble, but I said Paul Skeens. I got Bednar late. Like the 15th, the 14th, and the 15th round were kind of not good for me. Like the later rounds were like, ugh. Were like Edward Cabrera though was a good pick. I think I could have done better though. I'll type let's hope the season goes good for everybody. Did not pick up long. I got Raciel Iglesias and David Bednar and Pete Fairbanks. I wanted to get an extra reliever. I wanted to get an extra reliever because relievers go down kind of easy. Yep, there's CH. I got Devers. Yeah, you did. You got Devers. It doesn't even say Devers is the third baseman. It's only first and DH. You can't even play him at third. You can't even play Devers at third. Try putting Devers in your outfield field spot. Acuna leads off here for Venezuela. Just realized they're about to get started. I didn't even realize. You have 6 starting pitchers. I only have 4. First pitch swinging by Acuna is a base hit into center field. A leadoff single on the first pitch of the game for Ronald Acuna. And Wilyer Abreu. For my last pick, and for my very last pick, I decided to roll dice on Trout. Dude, that is the pure definition. I said it even on the stream. That's a pure definition of a no Rockies players were selected. That's crazy. That is crazy. No Rocky players were selected. That's crazy. Outside 1-0. There's going to be at least one picked up in fan. That's insane. 1-0 the count on Garcia. I don't think any Rockies players really showed up on the draft board. Not many showed up on the draft board if there were any. 1-0 the count here on Garcia. 1-0. Is swung on. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped by Bregman. Throws to second for 1. Over to first. Double play. 5-4-3 double play. 2 down in the first. Yep, Max Kebbles. Your Max Kebbles bigger go home move there, CH. Kebbles? What the heck is Kebbles? Keebles? I have Skeens and Valdez, Wheeler, Gray, Reagan, Cease. Inside 1-0. My pitching staff should be all right. I just got to worry about my offense. I was doing that draft like how I play MLB The Show, kind of. I was kind of like towards the later rounds, like the 15th round and on. I was doing that like how I would play MLB The Show. As that one's lifted out to center. Buxton will make the catch and that'll end the inning. So leadoff man gets on, but erased by the double play. We go to the bottom of the first. It'll be Witt, Harper, and Judge to lead off the bottom of the first inning for the United States. Scoreless first, top of the first. Same with me. I didn't want Lindor for my shortstop, but I had to take him. I heard Lindor might be back. But think about it, though, Jared. Lindor would be a good pick. Lindor's not a bad pick. Me personally, I think I reached on Durbin. If Durbin plays really good this year, the way he played last year, that pick is a steal. But I think that was really my one reach was Caleb Durbin. I think I could have waited a little bit longer to grab him. I forgot to go over the lineups. For the Venezuela, it'll be Acuna leading off, playing in right. Garcia will hit second, playing at third. Ariz will hit third, playing at first. Suarez will hit cleanup, playing as the DH. Torres will hit fifth, playing at second. Tovar will hit sixth, playing at short. Abreu will hit seventh, playing in left. Perez will hit eighth, doing the catching. Churiel will bat ninth, playing in center. And for the United States, it'll be Witt playing, leading off, playing as short. Harper will hit second, playing at first. Judge will hit third, playing in right. Schwarber will hit cleanup, playing as the DH. Bregman will hit fifth, playing at third. Anthony will hit sixth, playing in left. Smith will bat seventh, playing and doing the catching. Terang will bat eighth, playing at second. And Buxton will bat ninth, playing in center. Surprised you picked that Yankees pitcher. Who? Fried? And Josh Harder. I had Josh Harder queued for like 3 rounds. I think Fairbanks behind him. Wong Dong took quite a bit of Red Sox players, I think. I think he had the most amount of Red Sox players. Oh, I wish there was a stat where you can show by how many players were taken by each team. No, CH drafted Cam. Stupid autocorrect. Oh. Hitting the air out to center on the first pitch. Churio will make the catch, one away. So Eduardo Rodriguez, our former friend CH, is on the mound today. I just realized. Our old friend Erod is pitching. Good old friend Erod, who helped us get Roman Anthony. For any of you Sox fans that don't remember, Erod going to the Tigers got us Roman Anthony. Foul tip, 0-1 here on Harper. Yeah, I took Schittler. I had you Savage and Schittler sitting in my queue for like 3 rounds too, maybe longer than that. I was waiting to see what other people did, honestly. Outside 101. I know them early rounds. I had Yamamoto queued up for like a round and a half, I think. I had him queued up for a bit. I'm like, I'm going to get Yamamoto this round. Oh! Back-to-back players, back-to-back. You and who was it? Oh, I missed your comment again. Popped up. Tovar will make the catch. 2 down. My question pick was Ozzy Albies. I don't think you can really go bad with a switch hitter, though, Jared. Man, you got 2 switch hitters on your team? Just realized. There's a strike, 0-1. I mean, Cal Raleigh's not really that big of a question pick. Ozzy Albies might be more of a question pick, in my opinion, than Cal Raleigh. Low ball 1 on Judge. Yeah. I was doing more reliever I was getting more like bench players to the end. Low 2-1 on Judge. Yeah, who was it? It was Jared and CH both stealing players from me in the first few rounds. I'm like, damn it. I don't think Perez would be a question pick. It fouled 2 by Judge. I mean, Perez is probably more your bench guy, right? I mean, you can't go really too bad with a bench player. My question pick is probably going to be Durbin. The 2-2. Called strike 3. Struck him out. Inning over. Oh, Chom. I see a spelling error. Chom, I see a spelling error. I see a spelling error. Wrong. There is no E in didn't. I did not even notice that at first. He is my first baseman. Pete Alonso is my main first baseman. Really, Chom? I wouldn't know who you Savage is. I knew that was the one that screwed me over. God, mother. Yeah, Pete Alonso, my main first baseman. That's all right, Chom. That was funny. I knew that was the one that screwed me over. Oh. Oh, that's funny. That was funny. Okay, that was pretty funny, Chom. Chom got pissed. Well, I guess I'll try Dextreme, lol. I got Adamas for my shortstop. Who did I get again? I already forgot. I got Jacob Wilson. I got Jacob Wilson to play shortstop. CH, I was tempted. If you saw me, I was looking at Trevor Story. I was going to draft Trevor Story, but I didn't. And Trevor Story fell like 5 rounds afterwards. I could have nabbed both. As that's inside here to Suarez for ball 1. Suarez goes 1-1. I'm going to get it eventually. One. Out of the way by Suarez, 1-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. On the way here in the second. We let you live the hell you did. It's a gaming hat. So that's a strike 0-1 on Torres. It's a gaming hat. It's a game hat. Got it back in like December. I wore it a few times on stream. There's a strike 0-2 on Torres. This is one of the guys I might have picked up. I'm probably going to pick up in fantasy. Oh, we would like sponsors, CH, Chalmers, and Thomas. Chalmers Fitzgerald. Dang, that's Chom's full name. It's Chalmers Fitzgerald, but nobody ever calls him by his last name. 0-2. Called strike 3, struck him out, 2 down. McLean dealing here in the first 2 innings. 2 down here in the second. Maybe next year I'll name my team the New York Titanics and use the McDonald's logo as my team logo. Ooga booga. Fouled off 0-1. I mean, to anybody else in the league, the Boston Cardinals name wouldn't have made any sense. But when I saw it the first time, CH, I saw it. Or use the Game 5 scoreboard as my logo. I'll definitely use that. That's even better. Lifted to right. And that's going to be into right field for a base hit, dropping in front of Judge. So Tovar going the opposite way for a 2-out single. That was pretty fun. Nobody I know would name themselves the Boston Cardinals. Nobody I know would name themselves the Boston Cardinals and have the profile picture of I believe in Joe Hendry. Clap, clap. Joe Hendry probably doesn't even like baseball. Say no more. I've got you next year. Ooga booga. So there's a strike 0-1. Game 5 scoreboard. Oh, Chom might not know about that. Up high, 1-1 on Abreu. Chom. In Game 5 of the World Series 2 seasons ago, the Yankees were beating the Dodgers 5-0 in Game 5 in the 5th inning and lost like 8-7 in Game 5 and that was the World Series clinching game. It's like a meme at this point. How do you not know it? Ripped foul 1 and 2. Chom, they made t-shirts and bumper stickers out of it. Chom, Google Yankees Dodgers Game 5 5th inning, and you'll know what he's talking about. Watch one of these days, Yankees Dodgers Game 5, and that is why I will tell you the Yankees are not a good team. Proves my point. Counts 1 and 2 on Abreu. Yeah, that was the World Series game, Chom. Popped up. Witt will make the catch. And that'll end the inning. We go to the second. Schwarber, Bregman, and Anthony due up in the second. Scoreless. And I don't think Garrett Cole was charged for any of those runs, if I remember right, CH. Like, Cole was dealing that game prior to that inning. Like, Cole was shutting down the Dodgers that entire game until that inning. Michael, or as CH says, Michael Cole was shutting down the Dodgers, which he was. He was dealing that entire game. He was, look, yeah, Cole wasn't charged with any runs. Does Chom know about the dropped fly ball into center field? The Judge drop. If any Yankees fan ever trolls me, tries trolling on the channel, I'll pull up an image of that. Oh, you don't know about dropped ball. I think that was the whole thing that started it, was the dropped ball. CH, if I remember right, I think the dropped ball by Judge was the thing that started the whole rally. This ball was hit straight to Judge. It wasn't even hit all that hard. He was coming in on it and he dropped it. And that allowed the Dodgers to start a rally. This dude. Yeah, that's what started the rally. After that game when they lost, this image blew up. This became a meme like instantly, overnight. Like even non-baseball fans were ripping on this image. So, as there's a strike 0-1. And then remember Rizzo waddling to first with no help from Michael Cole, and Mookie hustled down the line and made it. Yeah. Ground ball right side. Nobody's at first. Incredible. Bad defense from the Yankees. 0-1 to Schwarber is low in the dirt for ball one. Nobody at first. That was the single greatest World Series game I think I have ever watched. Outside 2-1. McDonald's fans needed that. That was Jude. Holy cow. That was Judge. Yeah, that was Judge who dropped the ball. Fouled off 2-2. It was hit right to him. It wasn't like a fly ball he was about to dive for and it missed and it hit off his glove. It was hit right in his hands. It was hit like right to him. And he dropped it. Time called by Schwarber. McDonald's fans needed that experience. They need to get bullied. They are untouchable. The 2-2. Swung on and foul tipped. Perez holds on for strike 3, one away. One down in the bottom of the second. Out of nowhere to make their Father's Day presents from McDonald's fans. Yeah, what? That's insane. I'll go watch it. Or the Dodgers fans just popped out of nowhere and obliterated the Yankees fan I was arguing with. Left nothing but torn flesh and blood behind. Swung on and missed, 0-1. Low and outside, 1-1 on Bregman. I swear that was the worst World Series to ever exist. Everybody and their mother knew that the Dodgers were winning that World Series. Chom, that World Series proved, I mean, it didn't need to be proved anymore, that the Yankees are not a good fundamental team. Swung on and missed, 1-2. The Yankees are not a good fundamental team, as Bregman calls time. Game 5 proves it. right down to a T. That they suck on fundamentals in any aspect of the game. Ground ball. Hit to first, scooped by a rise to the left of the bag. He's going to beat Bregman to the bag, 2 down. I didn't F the Dodgers. I enjoyed every bit of it. Every bit of it, Chom. I did too. Inside 1-0 on Roman Anthony. Whenever McDonald's fans suffer, I rejoice. No fan base deserves it more than they do. McDonald's only made the World Series because they had no competition in 2024. Inside 1-0. Indians, don't make me laugh. The Indians are a joke. CH. There's a strike, 1-1. They played Cleveland and Kansas City. Cleveland and Kansas City. Those are the 2 teams they played to get to the World Series. Time called by Anthony. 2 AL Central teams. Outside 2-1. The Dodgers, who did they beat? Who did the Dodgers beat in the NLDS? I think it was San Diego and the Mets. I think it was the Padres. I know it was the Mets in the NLCS. 2-1. 3-1 to count on Anthony. Yep, they're AL daddies. The Astros didn't get to face them. Oh, can you imagine if the Astros were in the ALCS? They'd wipe the floor with the Yankees. Easy. Trying my best to get Chom to learn the ultimate evil. Ground ball. Erod scoops it. Throws it over to first, and that'll end the inning. So Team United States so far, 6 batters faced by Rodriguez. All 6 outs. We go to the top of the 3rd. It'll be Perez, Churio, and Acuna to lead off the top of the 3rd. So far scoreless after 2 innings. Your support on Thomas Fitzpatrick Sports Channel is greatly appreciated. You are valued indeed. Thanks. Charles, how's Paradise? How's Paradise tonight? In the Bahamas. But then again, Chom didn't have to live through the 1918 chants, the many titles repeated, Aaron Boone, and the curse jokes, but I'm glad I hated that 1918 chant. Oh, that was a thing. Plus Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone's already bad enough as it is. CH, isn't it funny every single year, like around July, the Yankees fans all clamor for Aaron Boone to get fired and Brian Cashman to get fired. But then as soon as they start winning again, oh, Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone, they're the best guy, that best manager, GM manager out there. I can't imitate Pete. I can't imitate Pete too much. It's like, dude, it's like you Yankees fans, every single June and July, they're like, Cashman and Boone need to be fired and this crap. And then as soon as September rolls around, oh, Cashman and Boone, they're the best. They're the best team out there. They're the best. They're gonna win the World Series number 28. The number 28. Here we go. It's like, or, you know, Rafi, say what I'm gonna say. No. Perez hits one, base hit, gets through into right field. So Venezuela getting the first base runner to the 3rd. 3 singles in 3 innings here for Venezuela. Second time this game they've let off an inning with a single. That brings up the number 9 hole, Churio. Thomas, if Bruins win tonight, we take third in the division. The Yankees never really scared me. They were literal posers pretending to be World Series contenders, at least in the 2010s. Meanwhile, the Astros and Dodgers are the true big evil now. There's a strike 0-1. Cardinals had their low blow moment too in 2004 World Series at Busch. A few fans made a huge banner and walked around with it saying, "Hey, Boston, may the curse be with you." We saw how well that ended, at that age. There's a strike 0-2. Oh, great. Rafi, do Montreal win tonight?
No.
Shut up, Rafi. Nobody cares. 0-2 the count on Churio as he's calling for time. Oh, Chom, they were no joke when I was growing up. They still aren't no joke. They're still a good team. I mean, damn it, they compete for a World Series like every single year. Crap, they beat us in the wild card. 0-2. Swung on and missed, struck him out. 1 away. Big strikeout for Churio. McLean getting his third punch out so far this game. 1 away. Everyone used to be scared of the Yankees. I mean, some fan bases still are. But I just worry more about actually playing the Yankees, like actually beating them. Because I know we can beat them. Up and in for ball 1-0. Ronald Acuna Jr. The Yankees. The Yankees, they're in there. There's a strike, 1-1 the count. One. Swung on and missed. Ball and 2 strikes. Low in the dirt, 2-2. And I had my every September painful ritual. 2 games behind the Yankees mid-September. The Yankees would always come to Fenway for a 4-game set and finish us off to end our regular season religiously. Lifted in the air to right. Foul, 2-2. I mean, I technically did call that. I already had that moment last year. Remember? Like mid-September, that big series against the Yankees where we lost 2 of 3. I'm like, mother. Up high, 3-2. I mean, we needed that series and we lost. The 3-2 on Acuna. The 3-2. Up high for ball 4. Acuna's gotten on base both times today, so runners on first and second. Here with only 1 out. Let's see how long DeRosa lets McLean pitch. Let's see how long of a leash they're going to give McLean. I wouldn't think it would be too long of a leash, but we will see tonight. Sounds in there for strike 1 on Garcia, 0-1. Congrats, you pick on the Twins, Oakland, and Guardians. Big whoop. Tom is not afraid of the Yankees. We'll give him that. 1-1 on Garcia. I still remember the narration for Sunday Night Baseball game. Joe Morgan and John Miller We'll do an epic intro presentation and mark the end was near for us. Fouled off 1 and 2. No, that's David Cohn who tells that now. One, two. And that pitch is in the dirt. Oh, it's going to get away. And that's going to allow both runners to move up a base. Runners on second and third now. Double play out of order. Thomas are doing Bruins Detroit on ABC. I'll have to see if ABC gives me any fits. Probably since the game's on ABC, they're probably going to give me hell. As they usually do every single time. Now, ever since that YouTube TV mess, I've been able to watch ABC. Bounce it in the air to center field. Pretty deep, and it's going out to left center, actually. Buxton is going to make the catch. Perez is going to tag from third. And he is going to score. And it is 1-0 Venezuela. A sacrifice fly for Michael Garcia. And Venezuela is now on the board. 1-0 here in the third. How fitting in one memorable game. Barely hanging on to life in 2001. David Cohn started for us against his replacement, Mike Messina. Cohn gave up one measly run, and we lost because Messina retired the first 26 batters he faced. 0-1 on a rise. Then Carl Everett blooped a single to break it up, but then the next man ended the game. Astros and Dodgers are the true threats of baseball. Zunz fouled off 0-2. I think the Astros are not as big of a threat anymore, but they still linger. The 0-2 is a ground ball. Ripped to second. Scooped by Terang. We'll throw it over to first, and that'll end the inning. But Venezuela does get on the board on a sac fly by Michael Garcia. We go to the third. Bottom half of inning number 3. Smith, Terang, and Buxton do up. 1-0 Venezuela. John doesn't have that experience, and I don't wish it on him. Ooga booga. We don't wish evil onto Chom. At least the Dodgers, though, for us Red Sox fans, are semi-likable. At least the Dodgers are semi-likable for us Sox fans because Mookie Betts. At least Mookie Betts is on the Dodgers, and that's something you can cheer for if you're a Sox fan. But let's not forget, Mookie Betts didn't sign with the Dodgers in free agency or anything. We traded him there. And then immediately he signs like a 12-year deal. So, yeah, that's a stab in the chest. Stab in the heart, I guess. Honestly, then, CH, right then and there, when that happened, I wanted to stop being a Sox fan. I'm dead serious with you. When the Mookie Betts trade happened, I honestly wanted to stop being a Sox fan. I contemplated it, but I didn't. For like a solid 2 days, I honestly thought I should no longer cheer on that team. I still do somehow. I don't know why, but I do. Because I'm a masochist, I guess. F that jerk. Whoa, Chom. He didn't do anything. It's just that the Blue Jays, he always beats the Blue Jays. Chom, you know what's funny? One of Mookie Betts' career highlights. One of the Mookie Betts' career highlights, like everybody knows, or at least mostly everybody knows, funny enough, is against the Blue Jays. I'm not even kidding. And it's not even with the Dodgers. Yes, he did. He beats Toronto. He beats Toronto. Screw Betts. Always used to beat Toronto because Toronto was kind of mid. post 2017. Like post 2017, before the 2020s, Toronto was not that good. Up high for ball one. So Fitzy, either we couldn't score or the bullpen would blow those September games. Pick your poison. And yes, Mookie Betts hit for the cycle against the Blue Jays for us in 2018. That's not the highlight I was thinking of, but that one works too. Outside 2-0. Will Smith. CH, I'm talking about the grand slam he hit. I was talking about the grand slam he hit against the Blue Jays, where he does that signature trot. Hit in the air to left. Abreu running on into foul ground, same as the third baseman. And Abreu will make the catch, one away. 7 in a row retired by Rodriguez. God, Eduardo Rodriguez has been washed for the last 2 seasons, and now the United States is making him look like a superstar. When I was growing up, the Blue Jays were bums, guaranteed third place every year. Strang takes a ball inside 1-0, or low 1-0. When I was growing up, Toronto was like really mid. They were like third place, maybe fourth place. I think Tampa Bay was ahead of them at one point when I started watching. But then again, that was when the Devil Rays started playing good. Base hit to right. First base hit of the game for the United States. Keeps the line moving, and it will bring up to Buxton. Can't wait for the MLB season. Me too. Also like the Sox right now this year. Sorry about the roster, Ooga. No, they are not. Their floor is definitely third place, in my opinion. They improved. As much as everybody wants to give Craig Breslow shit, which he does deserve, they did improve the roster. 0-1 the count on Buxton. At least the pitching staff, they improved. The offense decreased. Inside 1-1. But everybody wants to give Breslow a bunch of shit because of the losses that we had on offense, which is very, in my opinion, very agreeable. Pickoff throw to first, not in time. They were literally trash in the 2000s, showed some occasional hope in the 2010s, and just got good again last year. Very inconsistent. Yeah, I know they sucked in 2024. Up and in, 2-1. Chom. CH, I just realized. Minnesota. This is all going to tie back in just a moment, Chom. 2-1. Swung on a miss, 2-2. CH, remember the Twins losing 18 consecutive playoff games in a row? Hey, Chom. For you that don't know, Minnesota lost 18 straight playoff games. 18 straight. They did the math. That is like statistically impossible. And you want to know who the Twins lost to, or the Twins beat to beat that streak? Toronto. I'm not even kidding. They beat Toronto in the 2023 wild card. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Yes, I know. Oh, John's like, yeah, I know. The Twits. The Tins. Feel free to pinch. The Tins beat the Blue Jays in a wild card series when Minnesota was like the worst playoff teams of all time. As there's a strike 0-1. Like, seriously, do you know the statistical odds to lose 18 straight playoff games? That's like unheard of. 0-1 the count on Witt. So back to the top of the lineup for the United States. Yeah, I know that, but they're still young. I'd rather watch that than rewatch the Mariners series. The Mariners series, you won that series. That one's in the air to center. Churio going back on it will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. I can't do. United States so far through 3 innings only has one base runner. We go to the fourth. 1-0 Venezuela. It'll be Suarez, Torres, and Tovar due up in the top of the fourth. 1-0 Venezuela. Oh, that Mariners series. Wait, Mariners series. Oh, that Mariners series. Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, that one. The wild card. Yeah. Dude, that was the. I'm not even kidding. That might have been the worst playoff choke I think I might have watched ever. Not even kidding. That might have been the worst playoff loss or playoff game, or at least for blown games I think I may have ever watched in the years I've been watching baseball. That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad, especially when it's Springer who collided with Bo Bichette. I think it was Springer who collided with Bo Bichette in center field trying to catch a ball. Like that was pretty bad. Yeah, that sucked. Yes, that sucked. I remember the time Burger King had green ketchup. They did. I told Fitzy about a classic that finished our 2001 season goods. Ex-Yankee David Cohen started for us against his replacement Mike Mussina. Cohen gave up only 1 run, and Mussina retired the first 26 Red Sox batters. I'll leave it at that, Spaceman. That would honestly suck. Honestly, I could see the Red Sox somehow doing that. Top of the fourth coming up. McLean so far has actually been pitching pretty good. I thought McLean so far has been pretty good here in this championship game. Only 37 pitches as that's in there for a strike. 0-1 here on Gino Suarez. Can you imagine? Can you imagine calling a game like that, Fitzy? Honestly, no. Yes, I couldn't help but just laugh. That's why our win versus them this year was Springer, the same man who sent them to the World Series 2 years later. Not to mention what happened afterward. Not to mention what happened afterwards. 1-1. My lips are sealed. One one. Swung on a miss. 1-2. My lips are sealed. I should call Rafi and ask him. Rafi knows. 2-2 the count on Suarez. Rafi represents all of Canada, so Rafi represents everybody. The 2-2. Blown outside. Full count. 3-2. But when I back up Fitzy's. When I back up Fitzy, there will be no ending the stream early, even if we are getting blown out or no hit. I don't think I've ever ended a Red Sox stream early, to be honest with you. I don't think I actually have. Hit foul, full count, 3-2 on Suarez. I actually don't think I've actually ever ended a Red Sox game early. And if I did, I think it was, I did for a spring training game back in 2024, but I had a dentist appointment. I mean, what's more, it was already in like the 9th inning anyway. It was a spring training game, I think. It was like the 9th inning. We were already losing, and I had a dentist appointment I had to get to. Hit foul, 3-2. That's just stating a fact. That's historical mark. Last time the Yankees were doing something. But the game was already over when that happened, though, Chom. Ground ball. It's hit to second. Terang will throw to first. One away. Oh, I think that was the Tiger game. I think that was the Tigers game. When Javi Baez. I typed that as Fitzy beat me to it. I was made that year. Ooga booga. Hit foul 0-1. Oh, I so badly want to do that joke, but I have to keep it clean. I got to keep it clean tonight. 0-1 the count. Oh, I so badly want to do that joke, but I'm not. I can't. 0-1. Swung on a miss. Torres goes 0-2. To the payroll on my end. Ooga booga. Time called by Torres. Yeah, I think that was the Tigers game. Baez walked it off. I'm like, I'm just shutting the stream off. Good night, everybody. I'm not doing this anymore. It's like, I can't do this. Good night, everybody. Outside, 1-2. I was just mentally drained at that point. I'm like, I can't take this. It's like, I can't take this. It's like, I can't take this crap anymore. It's like, this team is mentally draining me out. Called strike 3. That pitch looked outside. McLean gets the call. 1 away. Yes, with a debt card. With a debt card, Chom. Debt card. A debt card. That basically is a credit card. Yay. Ball 1 here to Tovar, 1-0. Jeff Passan. You're at the game, right? You just tweeted. How did you tweet? How did you tweet something and then just type in a YouTube chat at the same time on one singular device? 1-0. It is popped up. Out towards first. Harper is going to make the catch. And that'll end the inning. We are through 3.5 innings. Go bottom 4. Harper, Judge, and Schwarber due up in the bottom of the 4th. 1-0 Venezuela. I have 2 phones, Ooga Booga. Fine, Chom. You'll have a mic of your own. Miss Fitzy is getting a random key. Ooga Booga. Oh. CH is never going to let that go, is he? Emphasis on the word keys. Who is this guy giving me keys? Who's this random guy giving me a key? Is this a house key? Who is this guy giving me this key? What's this key for? I'm sorry, the key thing is too much for me. Makes me laugh every time. Yes, I'll be new Buck. Well, here's Flatty coming up to the plate. Imagine Fitzy falls asleep one day when she gets home and has no keys. Ooga booga. No, she'd pound on my window, which is right next to my bedroom. And if I know she's coming home, I usually leave the door unlocked. I'm actually pretty good with that. And she usually didn't get locked out. That's my Buck voice. But you're not Buck Martinez right now. You're Jeff Passan. Jeff Passan, stop tweeting. Get off Twitter. Get back. R.I.P. Uncle Buck. Swung on a miss, 0-1. Uncle Buck. He didn't die. Chom, he didn't die. He retired. He didn't die. Unlocked, but then Chom can walk right in. Low 1-1. Or he can be Paul Heyman. Tell us more about Arson Fudge. 1-1 on Harper. Paul Heyman. He basically he basically died. Bro is like 70. He is ground ball. It's hit to second. Torres scoops, fires it to first, one away. I know, Jared. Why are we struggling so bad against Eduardo Rodriguez? Eduardo Rodriguez. We're not talking about like Brian Bayo or Sandy Alcantara. We're talking about freaking Eduardo Rodriguez. That's down low for ball one on Judge. 1-0. He died with the Blue Jays. RIP 2025 Blue Jays. Fouled off 1-1. Yep, agreed. I can't remember if CH was cheering on the Dodgers during that World Series or not. 1-1 here on Judge. 1-1. Fouled off by Judge. 1-2. Will Smith is yet to face trial for what he did to Toronto. I was, haha. The dollars. Counts 1-2 on Judge using that timeout. If Venezuela wins, Ranger Suarez and to the other players on the Red Sox will win the WBC. Wilyer Abreu wins the world. Wilyer Abreu gets the trophy. 1-2. Cut on and missed. Jesus. Judge strikes out. 2 down. Why are we making Eduardo Rodriguez look like a superstar? We are making Eduardo Rodriguez look like a superstar again. The Mookster is there, so why not? Oh boy. This is going to be a long game, isn't it? Outside here to Schwarber for ball one. Outside 2-0. Two 0. And that's outside 3-0 the count. I was drinking my coffee. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Ooga booga. Isn't Wilson Contreras on Venezuela? Outside ball 4. 2-out walk. I don't think so. I think. Hold on. Let me look. Oh, both the Contreras brothers are. Wilson and William. So yeah, they are. Both of them are on the. Both of them are. This Aaron Judge is like the 2024 World Series. As there's a strike 0-1. 0-1 on Bregman as that pitch looked a little low. Upstairs 1-1. Inside 2-1. He turned back to his alter ego, a scary alter ego, Arson Fudge. What's up, guys? I'm Joe Buck. Oh wait, I'm Uncle Buck. Nope. So it's there. There are my glasses. I'm Buck Martinez. I have dementia. Ooga booga. 2-1. Hit foul 2-2. Bizzardo's in the bullpen. Oh, I haven't even been watching. I didn't even look at the bullpen. 2-2. The count on Bregman. Snap throw to first is not going to be in time. Third consecutive championship game appearance for the United States. 2017 against Puerto Rico, 2023 against Japan, and 2026 against Venezuela. The 2-2 is a ground ball on tip to short. Tovar, nice play. It's set short. Flips to second, inning over. We go to the fifth inning. Still 1-0 Venezuela. Abreu, Perez, and Churio do up in the fifth. 1-0 after 4. Who's this guy? I don't care about your super activated serum and cream. I don't care about your hand cream or whatever the hell you're trying to sell me. I don't care about your face cream either. I don't care about your damn lotion. Who cares? Your lotion kind of sucks. Your lotion kind of sucks. Your lotion kind of stinks. I don't know what the kind of lotion you're trying to sell me, but it ain't working on me. I don't want your ugly hand lotion or whatever. Hand lotion looks ugly. That's silly. Hey, Spaceman, do you know Jorge Masada's the assistant hitting coach for Italy? But he's Puerto Rican. Oh, well. No, it is not Sealy. No, Chom. No, Chom. It is not. What's that? Is that Sealy? No. Sealy is more dirty than that. I don't want your damn hand lotion nonsense. I don't need your hand lotion crap. I don't need your ugly hand face cream. So there's a strike 0-1 here on Abreu. Carter Wong has been drafted to Team Uga. Has he actually? 0-1. And Abreu hits one out to center field. That ball's deep. That's sending a center fielder back. And that's gone. Straight away center field for Abreu, and it's 2-0. Buxton just had to look at it. And it's 2-0 Venezuela. Wilyer Abreu goes deep again in the WBC. 2-0 Venezuela. He beats Japan by himself. And then he comes out and then hits a home run against the United States. Are you sure? Because I know a guy who would need it. His name is Doug. I'm here for Wong. Check the poll. Take Noah McLean out. Up and in, 1-0. I don't know why McLean got the start, but 12% of you guys are here for Wong. That's strike 101 here on Salvador Perez. Ugh. Abreu, I love you, but why do you got to hit a home run against my team? Time called by Perez. That's why I crossed my fingers. No one would draft Willier before me. I didn't even think about drafting Willier. Up and in, 2-1. There was some rumors that Crochet was going to pitch, which would have been crazy, but low 3-1. McLean's doing a lot better than he did in the first game, where he couldn't do anything. 3-1 the count on Perez. Full count. 3-2. CH has Abreu and Card. Ooga booga. USA. 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 Fly ball out to center. Buxton coming in will make the catch. One away. No, he is. Thanks, Jared. One away for Jackson Churio. And my question is for DeRosa. Why are you starting This is the Italy game all over again. Why are you putting in Brad Keller in a must-win game? Swing and a miss, 0-1. DeRosa, why? Brad Keller, why? Why would you put in Brad? I don't. Swung and a miss to pitch low, 0-2. If that's the case, you put in Brad Keller if you're winning by more than 5 runs. Why are you outside 1-2? I'm not putting in Brad Keller in a do or die game. In a do or die championship game. Like, no. Just no. No. As that one's popped up. Out towards second. Terang will make the catch. 2 away. It's like starting Kershaw. And speaking of DeRosa, the United States is going to the bullpen. United States making a pitching change. United States going to the bullpen. Trailing 2-0 to Venezuela. Let's see, day 2 of MLB The Show. Who shall I be? Try to think. The Angels. Angels and Pirates. Angels, Pirates. Angels, Pirates. That's my pick. Angels and Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pittsburgh Pirates. Kurt, who is it just typed in the fantasy chat? That's low for ball one. Brad Keller is in. Who just typed in the fantasy chat saying, let the beatings begin? The guy I'm playing just said, let the beatings begin. This guy's talking. Ohio's finest talking some trash. He's going to get humbled. The 1-0 is a ground ball. Now it's hit towards short, scooped as short by Witt. Throws it to first, and that'll end the inning. But Wilyer Abreu makes it 2-0 Venezuela. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Anthony, Smith, and Terang due up in the fifth. 2-0 Venezuela. Let's get something going. Wait a second. Where's MC Kitchen? I should rebrand them in the MLB to show if Cookies is a name option, Charles. And this started because my phone used to autocorrect Rockies to Cookies. Check upstairs, Chom. MC Kitchen. Oops. If any of you guys, can any of you guys hear my loud typing or no? Is my keyboard too loud? My keyboard is too loud. Please let me know. If you can hear my keyboard through this. Making sure my keyboard isn't too loud. No, it's not. Thank God. Because I know I type pretty. If I start typing fast, I type loudly. I like damage my keys typing. I like go. So work at CH's job on the computer. Done. 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 Rodriguez still on the mound here in the bottom of the fifth as that's in there for strike one, 0-1 on Roman Anthony. Honestly, I might type faster than CH. Who knows? Sox just tweeted Wilyer Baseball Classic instead of World. Up high, 1-1. Texas and NC State in March Madness. Two and one on Anthony. CH, aren't you an NC State fan or no? I don't know if you cheer on college basketball or not. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Oh, funny enough, Chom, Andrew McCutchen was on the Yankees at one point. Outside, 3-2. Full count here on Roman Anthony. He's out in the Rangers. Oh, son of. Richard Hill, Red Sox legend, was drafted in 1999 when I was 9 years old, and he's still hanging around. Yes, I am an NC State fan. Ground ball. Hit to second. Torres will throw to first. One away. Rodriguez looking like his vintage self. They just tipped off in the first four against Texas. Wait, so who does that mean Michigan plays now? Who does that mean for Michigan? Wait a minute. We're gonna have a pitching change here for. We are gonna have a pitching change. What does that mean? We play now. Oh, playing Howard. So Michigan plays Howard. Michigan plays Howard in the first round. Oh, let's go, O'Neal, Crees, Ball Skeens, and a bunch of bums. Let's see if in that first four game if they're gonna talk about Amir Ora Khan again for like the 100th time. Amir Ora Khan. DH, who is Roberto Clemente? Google. As there's a strike 0-1 on Smith. Bizardo coming in here for Venezuela. Dodgers catcher Will Smith coming up. With Venezuela up 2. Here in the bottom of the fifth inning. That one's outside, 1-1. A baseball legend. Agreed. Hit foul, 1-1. I think that bridge in the backdrop of the Pirates ballpark is still named the Roberto Clemente Bridge, if I remember right. 1-2 on Smith. Up high, 2-2. Can we just get a hit, please? Lifted, foul, 2-2. Called strike 3. Got him on a sweeper. 2 down. What happened, Ronnie? Did the Bruins lose? Bruins lose, Ronnie. Swing and a miss by Terang, 0-1. Or are you just mad about this game? Honestly, I'm starting to get mad about this game. Outside, 1-1. Be right back. Have to go into the store. It's Bluebell time. Bring us some ice cream. 1-2 on Terang. I'm getting tired of this. Not getting any hits. Fouled off 1-2 on Terang. Zardo already had 10 pitches for 2 batters. Low 2-2. No, Chom, you're getting a smoothie. You're getting a smoothie for you, Chom. Not ice cream. The 2-2. Ground ball. Hit to second. Torres is there. Throws it to first, and the inning is over. We are through 5 here in the WBC title game. The United States has not gotten a hit since the 3rd inning. We go to the 6th. Garcia, Arraez, and Suarez due up in the 6th inning. 2-0 Venezuela. This bread sucks. Please don't ever make these bread. Looks like I missed back-to-back games involving overtime. Oh yeah, you tie Detroit for that wild card spot. I just realized you tie the Detroit for that final wild card spot in the East. You tie Detroit. You could overtake Detroit for that wild card spot. Got to win that game though. And Columbus is winning too. They're winning by 4 against Carolina, so that's a must win. Behind the count, 0-1. Buxton trailing. Damn, I gotta work the count more. Chom's like me, swinging in every pitch. Chom's like me. Sounds lifted in the air to center. Buxton coming in will make the catch. 1 away. Outside ball 1 here to Luis Arraez. One out. Fly ball to center field. Buxton again will make the catch. 2 away. Two down here in the sixth. That's fouled off 0-1 on Suarez. Hit foul 0-2 by Suarez. My first fantasy game is against Pure. My first is against Ohio's finest. I play CH in like the third week of the year. Called strike three, struck him out. And that'll end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the sixth. 9-1-2 due up here for the United States. It'll be Buxton, Witt, and Harper due up in the bottom of the sixth. Still 2-0 Venezuela. When do I play you, Jared? When do I play you? I play you in week 7. So May 11th through the 17th. So middle of May. Oh, you're going 0-3, Fitzy. 0-3. I play Ohio's finest, Iron Stags, and AI Crunch Numbers. AI Crunch Numbers O's first place. First AL East, or whatever the name is, in the first 3 weeks of the season. I might go either 1-2 or 2-1. I'm not going to go winless or undefeated to start the year. If I was, consider me stunned. As Crow Armstrong takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Oh, shoot. Oh, fuck. There you go. Shit. There's a ball, 1-1. There we go. 1-1 here to PCA. Is a fly ball. Hit out to left. Abreu is there. Will make the catch. 1 away. So Buto comes in here for Venezuela. And this United States team cannot hit the ball at all. I just jacked Jack Caglione waiting till March 19th. Strike one to Witt, 0-1. I went to the movies earlier today because I had 50% off tickets to see that new movie Slanted. And they now have a cherry Coke float flavored soda. It was good. Ooga booga. Low 1-1. CH, what movie theater was it? Is it like one of those? Is it Imagine or something? Like, do you have an Imagine in your area? Because if that's the case, I think we have the same movie theater up here too. 1-1. And popped up. First base side. Arise into foul ground. Make the catch. 2 away. Why can't we hit? Oh, AMC. I have an account. Or is it just a normal AMC? Outside, ball 1. The AMC in my area closed. I knew it. I prefer the local theater, but they don't have many offerings or times. 1-0. Low 2-0 on Harper. Harper's got to get on base. He's been struggling the entire WBC. Chom knows what AMC is. He wouldn't where I live because the AMC where I live is closed. 2-0 is low 3-0. We haven't imagined. If you ever heard of that. 3-0 on Bryce Harper. United States trying to get their first base runner since the 4th inning. As that's in there for a strike, 3-1. Yes, we have those. They have good popcorn, ooga booga. 3-1. Harper swings, and it's lined in a base hit to right field. A 2-out single for Bryce Harper. And the United States with a runner on first here with 2 outs. Soda replicated the taste of a float well, but it's definitely not the same. Chom, Google a cherry Coke float. CH question, why does he say ooga booga? Because he came up with it. I don't know. Because it's funny. Who cares? So that one's low for ball 1, 1-0. Come on, USA. 1-0 on Judge. Has struck out both times. He has come up to the plate. Low, 2-0. We need a Judge homer. You forgot, Chom. Drew, I am honestly just curious. Got a little mound visit on here for Venezuela. Buto struggling here on this at bat. Yes, I forgot. CH, come next week. You got to get the ritual out. Oh, Marcelo's a free agent in our league? That would make sense, yeah. Marcelo's a free agent. 2-0. In there for a strike. 2-1. Come on, Judge. One time I'm going to cheer for you. You couldn't do anything against Italy. Now do something here against Venezuela. Last summer, Alex Cora made a dumb pitching change, and I said he was an ooga booga manager. He'd take out pitcher after 50 pitches. He'd take manager out after he'd take out pitcher after 50 pitches for struggling reliever. Ooga booga, ooga booga. Low 3-1. That hurt. Oh yeah, I saw they lost, Ronnie. Please transform this decade lineup to the 2018 Do Damage champions, Ooga Booga. The 3-1. Right down the middle again, 3-2, full count on Judge. The Canadians beat the Bruins. Great. Great. You are valued indeed. Thanks for your support and contributions to the Thomas Fitzpatrick Sports Channel. Montreal 3, Bruins 2, final. The 3-2 to Judge. And Judge hits one on the ground. A one hopper stabbed at third by Garcia. Throws it over to first and a bullet, and it's in time. And that'll end the inning. United States leaves a 2-out base runner. We go to the 7th. Torres, Tovar, and Abreu up in the 7th. 2-0 Venezuela over the United States. Saka had open shot, net missed. Open net and missed. Dang it, Canadians. Wait a second. Something's not right here. D1 wrestling championships for college. Wrestling. Oh, hey, the Pistons beat the Wizards. 130 to 117. Good job. Good job. You beat the lowly Wizards. You beat the lowly Wizards. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. DH, unfortunately, the Thunder beat the Magic 113 to 108. And the Spurs play the lowly Kings at 10 o'clock. So you should be able to get a win. CH, you better not lose to the Kings. That would be bad. Better not lose to the lowly Kings. That'd be kind of sad. Who loses to the Kings? Honestly, I think the Pistons lost to the Kings. CH, for my first rebuild, I will rebuild the Phillies back to their World Series team. That's not like doing much. That's not like doing much, though, Chom. My back just started tightening up for like no good reason. I hope not. As CH, the Kings have 51 losses. World Series team. You're gonna create the players from 2008. Why does CH not like the Phillies? They're awesome. They're home run gods. Torres goes around 0-1. Tiger teammates facing each other. Will Vest against Gleyber Torres. Vest coming in here for Keller in the 7th. Torres goes 0-2. I didn't say that, Tom. I was responding to Fitzy said, I think, about the Kings. And the Kings suck. Way outside 1-2. Not in CH's day. Honestly, CH, I would feel bad for Kings fans. I honestly would feel bad for a Kings fan. Swung on a miss, way outside. Honestly, I would feel awful for Kings fans. If I saw a Kings fan on the street, you'd have to give him a hug. Who is best? That's the second guy in the chat. You and Evan have asked that same question before. He's the Tigers closer. Or the split. He's one of the Tiger closers. Tigers reliever. CH and Fitzy should do an MLB tier list video. There's a strikeout by 0-1. I saw the Kings get cheated live on TV. Yeah, the 2002 Western Conference Finals, I think it was. Inside 1-1. You've never heard of Vest? I'm surprised. Well, I live in Tiger country, so I automatically hear of everything related to the Tigers. Crap, half my MLB feed is about the Tigers. 1-1 to Tovar. And Tovar rips one out to left center, and that's going to get down for a base hit. A 1-out single here for Tovar. Gets his second hit of the game. So the Rockies shortstop getting his second hit. A 1-out single, and that'll bring up a Wilyer Abreu when the referees cheated out the Kings in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Even after that, the Kings fans are just miserable. Honestly, I would not blame Kings fans for being like salty and miserable because why wouldn't you be happy? As one's outside, ball one on Abreu. If Abreu smokes another home run, which would be pretty funny. Low in the dirt, 2-0. Pick off. Not in time at first. You know, I don't care who wins. I'll just watch the 2017 World Baseball Classic. World Classic Baseball. Fouled off 2-1 on him. Abreu. Come on. I'm calling it. Wilyer home run incoming. CH did that against Japan. CH did that against Japan, and it happened. The 2-1. Fouled off 2-2. I'm called here by Abreu. I had NBA Live 2003 for PS2. I took the Spurs and made things right dealing with the Lakers. That's such a good soundtrack. The game came in a two-disc set. Second disc was the soundtrack. Jason Kidd was the cover athlete. When the 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a ground ball. Now it's hit to third. Bregman, no play at second. We'll throw it to first. 2 away. Does move the runner over. So 2 down. Runner at second. Perez coming up. I am not here. I am not American or Venezuelan. So I am here for Wong. Ooga booga. I care less about either team. I just care about the Sox players in it. And the only Red Sox player I have is Sonny Gray. I got Durbin. As Perez shoots one foul, 0-1. Jared, the first Red Sox game is on March 26th at 4 o'clock against Cincinnati. 0-1 here on Perez. Only player got Sonny Gray. Someone took Chaz Chisholm. I can't remember who. I don't know who took him. Swung on and missed, 0-2. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Shut up, Marshawn. Time called by Perez. Be quiet, Marshawn Lynch. Damn, USA losing. Yes, it's in Cincinnati. Yes, it is in Cincinnati. Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 games against the Reds. Although I gotta watch because they're calling for rain. So that would honestly suck. Someone sit in the air to right. Judge will make the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning stretch time in Miami. It'll be Schwarber, Bregman, and Anthony coming up. Bottom 7, 2-0 Venezuela. I knew you would hate that reference. I'm just glad I got to Rafi and Kirk first in the draft. My only player that's playing is Matt Chapman. I have Max Fried, who is potentially going to start game one of the year. Yes, Commissioner Charles, very powerful. I am also happy about that. Go Kirky. I don't know why. Just like sitting in this chair for the past few hours is like hurt my back. I don't know why. I had this bad feeling Fitzy was going to take Rafi or Kirk. I was going to take Rafi, dude. You beat me to it. I was thinking of taking Rafi, but then I saw Naylor. After, I think it was the round after you took Rafi, I took Naylor. Plus, Naylor won't commit errors at first base, unlike Mr. Devers. You get a notification if somebody wants to trade with you. You'll get a notification that says, like, this guy wants to trade with you today. Like, you'll get a thing saying, this guy is offering this, and he wants in return this and this. Yes, our superstar DH. CH, or remember during that entire Devers controversy when he was struggling and then John Henry had to fly out to Kansas City to go talk with Rafi? Remember Devers was hitting like really good during that stretch? And I'm like, first of all, why? As Schwarber will take a strike, 0-1. I think Corbin talked about it too. Yeah, I remember that. 0-1 on Schwarber. As Jeff Passan, I will break all trade news. Stay tuned for more fantasy baseball trade news. Outside 101. Jeff Passan's probably drinking a smoothie up in a suite. They were looking for an excuse to trade him. That's in there for a strike, 1-2. It's not trading Devers that pisses me off the most. It's not that. It's the return we got. Time called by Schwarber. It's the return we got is the most frustrating part. Getting the return value that is so low, that's the bad part. That's the horrible part. 2-2 on Schwarber. Zerpa's the new pitcher here for Venezuela. That's the part that pisses me off more than the trade itself. I will never forgive Breslow for that. Ever. That return was terrible. Swung on a miss, struck him out. It was more of like a salary dump because I believe the Giants took on the entirety of the damn contract. Like, that was disgusting. Because that one's inside, want to know. And 3 of those guys are gone not even a year later, CH. 3 are gone. Just like that. Jordan Hicks, White Sox. Kyle Harrison, Brewers. James Tibbs, Dodgers. There's a strike, 1-1 on Bregman. He didn't want to play there. It's not that, Chom. The Sox just are horrible communicators. There is no good side in that trade. There is 0 good side with that trade. 2-1 the count. All parties are not in the right. Devers, Bregman, Breslow, everybody involved in it is not in the right. Nobody is. 2-1 on Bregman. Outside 3-1. It's just like that trade value is so bad. It's like Jordan Hicks was a negative to the team, not a positive, a negative. And Kyle Harrison didn't come up till late September. I would probably drop at least 1 starter. Ground ball. ripped to third, stabbed at third by Garcia, throws it to first, 2 away. I mean, I even hated the Jordan Hicks signing trade at the time because he was hurt when we traded for Jordan Hicks. He was on the 15-day injured list, and then he started sucking. As Anthony takes strike one, 0-1. Like, I completely lost it that day. I lost it on that Devers trade. That honestly may have been worse than the Mookie Betts trade. Like, how can this team commit 2 generational fumbles in 5 years inside 101? How does that even happen? I have no idea how we traded Jordan Hicks away to the White Sox, CH. I think the White Sox are kind of dumb. Outside 2-1. I mean, their GM thought Luis Angel Acuna was a switch hitter when he's a right-handed bat, so. Full outside 3-1. Wasn't that CH? Wasn't that the creation of the CH LA Dodgers 2025 account? Was the Devers trade stream? Wasn't that the creation of that account? I think it might have been. Was the creation of that? Was that game or that stream? Inside ball 4. A 2-out walk here for Roman Anthony. And the tying run comes to the plate for the United States. Yes. I might drop. I would probably maybe go Suarez. I'd probably go Suarez. Honestly. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for the Venezuela. There we are. Looks like Machado coming in. Bottom 7. 2-0 Venezuela. It made it worse because I got home from a vacation. I just got home. I wasn't even 3 hours after getting home. I have to see that. Like, I just got home that same day. Thank God it didn't happen on my vacation, or I would have been miserable for the rest of that vacation. Thank God it came at the end. Thank God it came happened when I was home. I would have lost it on my own vacation. I'm supposed to be enjoying my time. And then as soon as I get home, the Sox want to, take a dump on my happiness. But then Giants fans, too, taking the typical, not just having to listen crap from just the typical bottom-feeding McDonald's fans, but the Giants fans, too. I completely lost it. I let all my anger out on that stream. I let all my anger out, all my frustration. I let everything out that night. I couldn't take it anymore. I just couldn't take it. Fouled off 4-1. I even said on that stream, you have to re-sign Bregman now. You got to do something with Bregman. Because Bregman had all the leverage. Has every bit of leverage in that trade. And look what happened. There's a strike going too. Chop. We clinched the playoffs in the last series of the season. We barely made it. We barely made the playoffs. We had to walk off the Tigers to get to the playoffs. Time called by Smith. We had to get a walk-off RBI double, triple actually, to get into the playoffs. For a team that was supposed to be a World Series division winning team, we barely cracked the playoffs. As that one's popped up. Jimenez in foul ground will make the catch. The United States leaves yet another 2-out base runner. We go to the 8th. Churio, Acuna, and Garcia due up in the 8th inning. 2-0 Venezuela. Yep. I mean, Chom, at that time, I think I was more angry over the Devers stream than I was the Mookie Betts trade. I think I was more angry at that. I'm not blaming DeRosa for this game, Jared, honestly. You can't blame DeRosa for the team that's supposed to be one of the best teams of all time can't hit. You can't blame DeRosa for that. You can blame DeRosa for the Italy game, but you can't blame DeRosa for this, in my opinion. Is he the best manager? No, he's not. But can you blame DeRosa for his team not hitting? You really can't. I mean, you can, but that'd be kind of foolish to do so. I mean, Judge 0 for 3, Harper's 1 for 3, Witt is 0 for 3, Schwarber 0 for 2, Bregman 0 for 3, Anthony 0 for 2, Smith 0 for 3, Terang 1 for 2, Buxton 1 for 2, or 0 for 2. It's the offense in this game. And Noah McLean was not that bad. But Noah McLean, you can't really blame McLean if the offense isn't there. You're not going to win a game scoring 0 runs. So I'm not going to blame DeRosa for this game if they lose. As there's a strike 0-1. I even said in that stream swearing was allowed. I couldn't take it. I was like, you know what? Let it all out. Because we were all angry, we were all pissed, we were all blindsided. I said, let it curse all you want. As I did the exact same thing. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Oh, sorry. Only we had Scooble, but he left. Well, I think if Scooble was here, it might have been 1-0 or still scoreless. Either way. Hey, strikes out Churio, 1 away. Honestly, if Scooble was here, it's probably be a scoreless game still. It would be a scoreless game, in my opinion, Jared. Because the pitching staff for the United States tonight has been on point. Actually, it'd probably only be 1-0 if McLean didn't throw that wild pitch in the 2nd or 3rd inning. Outside on Acuna, 1-0. But, I mean, what are you going to do? Venezuela is a good baseball country, so beat Japan, the defending champs, beat Italy, who is the only remaining unbeaten team. As let's hit a ground ball to short. Stopped by Witt, throws it to first, 2 away. But I'm not going to blame DeRosa for the loss. I don't really think he deserves any bad thing for the loss. if you want to say he deserves a lot of credit for the loss against, or the lot of the, there's a strike 0-1. If you want to say DeRosa gets should get a lot of heat for losing that Italy game, oh yeah, absolutely. That's a ball 1-1. I would too. I even said on the stream DeRosa was in the wrong in the Italy game. But what are you going to do when your offense only has 2 hits the entire game and making Eduardo Rodriguez look like 2019 Erod or 2018? Popped up behind the plates. Smith in foul ground. He's got it. He'll make the catch. And that'll end the inning. So Venezuela going 1-2-3. In the 7th, we go to the 8th. 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up here for the United States. Terang, Crow Armstrong, and Witt due up in the bottom of the 8th. Still 2-0 Venezuela. Also, was I the only one who thought that Rafi's translator was on Teams Mexico? I think Rafi's translator works with the Giants exclusively. I don't think he works with, come to think of it, the U.S. with their super team losing, especially being shut out, would be funny. And Aaron Judge would get ripped to shreds by his own fans and media. Script, please tell me the USA is winning. Script writers, let us know. There is a benefit in Venezuela winning. But the bad thing is Roman Anthony loses. That's the only bad thing, CH, is Roman doesn't get anything. True, but good thing is Arson Fudge gets all the blame. I guess you could say that, yeah. Hey, the good thing is Willie Abreu and Wilson Contreras and Bayo. No, Bayo's on the Dominican Republic. Bayo's on the DR. He's not on Venezuela. No one will blame Roman, which is good. As a Dominican, I gotta say that's karma for the terrible call. I will see it. I will say, Spaceman, that was a horrendous call. That was a horrendous call. That's in there for a strike 0-1 on Terang. That was a egregious call. Machado's still out there. I think I'm sure Mr. Paul Heyman will be sure to cover the fall of Arson Fudge. Fouled off 0-2. Oh, he's already writing something right now as it is. But the Republic would have been struck out on the next pitch 99% of the time anyways. We would have beaten them in a blowout. The 0-2. Swung on a miss, struck him out. 3-pitch strikeout. One away. My only thing to combat with the Dominican Republic about that strike 3 pitch is that the Dominican Republic had way too many chances to score and they couldn't capitalize. So they had like 4 chances to score more than a run and they didn't. So it's more than just the strike 3 call, but the strike 3 call is the big thing everybody's going to talk about for a while. As Owens hit foul first pitch 0-1 by Crow Armstrong. Time called here by Crow Armstrong. I mean, that's mostly what everybody's going to talk about. I don't know about you guys. I don't agree with that. You guys would have won on a walk-off. I mean, at least the United States goes to the third straight WBC title. As Owens hit on the ground, a one hopper to second, speared by Jimenez at second, will throw to first, 2 down. So Jimenez can't look like he came in for a defensive replacement for Torres. And you smell what Venezuela's cooking. What a couple more runs, Venezuela, my fellow South Americans, and then I can join in the blame arson fudge party. Have keys. What? What is that? Low for ball one. Oh, at least. I was wondering, like, is that something that I don't know? At least Venezuela took care of the Dodgers. 2-0 on Witt. Correction. Wilyer Abreu took care of the Dodgers. Outside 3-0 on Witt. Dumb keyboard. Next door neighbor, CH, man. CH, our fellow Guyanese citizen. The 3-0. Ball 4. A 4-pitch walk to Witt, and the tying run comes to the plate, and Harper. Wait. One, 2, 3. 4. Wait. That's true, Charles. CH, I just realized during the draft, CH, I realized during the draft, you drafted more Mets players than you did Red Sox players. That maybe, are you sure your dad didn't steal your phone and draft for you? Ball 1, 1-0. Here on Harper. Harper home run, please. That'd be crazy if Harper hits a home run. The 1-0. And Harper shoots one out to center field. That ball's carrying. That ball's at the wall, and this game is tied. Bryce Harper with a 2-run home run, and this game is tied at 2. One pitch after Jared says it. Harper with his first home run of the tournament, and it can't come at a better time. We're tied at 2. I know how much Chom loves the mitts. Harper, the swing of his life. Excellent. Excellent. Jeez. I saw that coming. Expletives just showed up. Does Chom know what an expletive is, CH? I called it. You did call it. Up high, 1-0 on Judge. Even CH said before that, yes, I'm nervous because Bryce Harper is still Bryce Harper. This can get bad. Time called by Judge. It's a swear word. It's a swear word, Chom. An expletive is a swear word. Fouled off, 1-1. As soon as that home run is hit, you could just CH just types expletives. Nothing else. No 4-letter words. He just types expletives. Oh, that's Harper is him. Take that. Harper is him. Take that, Venezuela. Swung on and missed 1-2. The United States couldn't do anything all night. And on a 2-out pitch, on a 1-ball, no strike, 2-out pitch, Harper crushes the ball to center field. 1-2 on Judge. Oh, please don't let it be Judge. And catcher's going to go out to talk here with his pitcher. I think CH has stopped chatting. I think CH's phone broke. Called strike 3. Judge strikes out. And that'll end the inning. But the United States ties the game at 2. We go to the 9th. Tie game at 2 apiece. Holy crap, look at that bat flip. That is a crazy bat flip. I don't hate Harper. No, he was cheering for Venezuela. And as soon as Harper hits that home, CH even said before that home run, it's Bryce Harper coming to the plate, so anything can happen. Boom! Even when Bryce Harper's struggling, just boom. Yes, let's go. Bryce Harper finally arrives. Mason Miller, please come in. Now Mason Miller needs to go 1, 2, 3. Both teams had the heart of their lineup coming up. Here in the 9th inning for both sides. Arise, Suarez, and Jimenez due up in the 9th for Venezuela. The United States, it'll be Schwarber, Bregman, and Anthony. This, of course, pending any pinch hitters. My country doesn't have a WBC team, but I will always support other South American teams when it comes down to it. Though I'm still mostly here for Wong. If Wong was on the United States, CH would probably be cheering the United States. Holy crap. I'm gonna text somebody who doesn't care about baseball about this game. Oh my god, did you see that home run? Holy cow. Harper with the best bat flip I think I might have ever seen. With the like that. Did you see that bat flip? That bat flip deserves aura points. As the kids say these days, his aura was off the charts thanks to that home run. As that pitch is low and away for ball 1 here on a rise. Low and in, actually. Garrett Whitlock coming in the 9th inning. Oh boy. Two and 0 on a rise. Two 0. There's strike 2 and 1. Up high, 3 and 1. Venezuela pitcher had the vision of Game 3 of the 2022 World Series versus the Astros first pitch. I don't think Miller would be available. They said Miller was not going to be available, Jared. Outside for ball four. They said Miller was probably not going to be available, Jared, because of him throwing almost 30 pitches in the semifinal, which would make sense if you think about it. I don't know who else you would have for the United States for DeRosa. Outside ball one on Suarez. He turned into McCullers. That was all. Good night. And now everybody's gonna come in on the mound to talk here to Whitlock. I'm holding the root beer. I'm holding it just in case. 1-0 on Eugenio Suarez. Runner on first. They throw to first. And he's back in there at first. Tie game, 2 apiece, top of the ninth. Runner on first. 1-0. Swinging a miss, 1-1. I'm sorry, Fitzy, you'll call me crazy for this. Bryce Harper is one of the most clutchest hitters in all of baseball. You aren't crazy for saying that. I've watched Bryce Harper do many things like that before. 1-1. Runner goes. Pitches inside. The throw down to second is not in time. They're saying he's safe at second. Sanoha comes in as a pinch runner, steals the base, and the double play is now out of order. But does the United States challenge? And the United States will challenge. DeRosa will challenge. I don't think Adolis Garcia is one of the clutchest. Maybe in the postseason back in 2023, but that's it. I don't know. I think he might be out. I think he might be out. Right there. I think he's out. I think he's out. Call on the field is upheld. Runner is safe. United States loses the challenge. Swung on a miss, 2-2. Popped up. Foul, 2-2. Up high, 3-2. Full count. Come on, Whitlock. Three, two. Suarez lines one in the air out to left center field. That's trouble. And that's going to get down. Venezuela is going to take the lead. Suarez is going to head into second, and he's going to be in there with a double. 3-2 Venezuela over the United States. Garrett Whitlock cannot get an out. Just as soon as you tie the game, Whitlock comes in and cannot get a base runner out. Oh, we can't call Whitlock a bum. There's a strike 0-1. No, he didn't. Oh, it wasn't CH, it was sad. The Will Smith walk-off was iconic. 0-2 on Jimenez. So 3-2 Venezuela. Top of the ninth. Shot foul 0-2. Jimenez came in for Torres. It fouled again. I enjoyed it, Chom. I won't lie to you. Fouled away 0-2. Wait. What Will Smith walk off? Which one? Get Paul Skeens. Get Paul Skeens in the bullpen. Well, we got to tie the game in the ninth inning first. One's fouled away again. Another 0-2 coming up. Why, CH? It still haunts me. Wait. What Will Smith walk-off home run? I don't remember a Will Smith walk-off home run. 1-2 on Jimenez. Are we talking about game 3? Wait. I thought that was Freddie Freeman who hit that walk-off in game 3. Fly ball to left. Anthony coming in will make the catch. One away. Damn it, Whitlock. Why? We're going to get a pitching change coming. Damn it. Should have wore a United States hat for tonight. Should have wore my U.S. shirt, but I didn't. Didn't even think about it. I did not even think about it tonight. I have it sitting right here. I didn't even wear it tonight. I have it sitting out, and I don't even wear it. DeRosa making a change. Top of the ninth, 3-2 Venezuela. So Harper immediately ties the game, and then Venezuela comes back and instantly unties it. Almost instantaneously. 2 batters later. He's talking about, did Will Smith have a home run in the Game 7 of the World Series last year? No, he didn't. I don't think he did. That was Paez. That was Paez, I think. Oh, he tied the game. Wait. Did he? I don't remember. Hold on. Is Dodgers Game 7. Oh, where was it? Right here. No, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Yeah, it was Will Smith who hit the game-winning home run. Yeah, Will Smith hit the game-winning run. That's what I thought you guys were talking about. My bad. Yeah, Pajes tied it. That's what I thought. Tyler Rogers coming in. Outside, 1-0. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Venezuela can still get another run. Right in the edge of the zone, taken for a strike, 1-1. Schwarber, Bregman, Anthony due up in the bottom of the ninth. Popped up. Terang will make the catch on the infield dirt. 2 down in the ninth. That's not surprising. Sad ooga booga noises. Sad ooga booga noises. Shoot, I have an assignment due in an hour and 15 minutes. What is going on here? Oops, there we go. Fix this. I don't know what's going on. Did Tovar not touch the base? I thought the United States already lost their challenge. I thought the United States already lost their challenge earlier. Um, I don't. I'm confused. Why? I don't know why they challenged that. I, I, I don't get that. I don't know why they challenged that, but okay. United States now out of challenges. They lose their second challenge in the same inning. They lose both challenges in the same inning, and now they're going to walk Abreu. I don't know what you're thinking there, DeRosa. The stolen base challenge, I get. This one, I don't. That's inside on Salvador Perez, ball 1. They might. Suddenly, Connor Wong comes out of nowhere. I mean, they are in Florida, so they probably Connor Wong could go from Fort Myers to Miami. Fly ball to left. Anthony will make the catch. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Schwarber, Bregman, and Anthony coming up. 3-2 Venezuela over the United States. The Fort Myers Red Sox. Exactly. I don't know how far Fort Myers is from Miami. I don't know Miami well enough. I've I've never actually been to Miami. I've been to Tampa, and that's it. Been to Tampa's airport. Been to St. Petersburg, and then crap, forget the island. Ah, shoot. Hmm. What was that name? Hold on, give me a second. I was gonna ask my mom where we went to Florida 3 years ago, but she's not there. So I don't know where she went. Probably in the bathroom or something. I'm gonna ask her, where did we go to Florida 3 years ago? On that island, but I can't remember where. I'll ask her later. I'll ask her. Maybe if she comes in, I'll ask her like what island we went to. She might give me an answer. I can't remember where. I don't remember. Oh, now I know. It's Anna Maria. That's what it is. Anna Maria Island. I don't remember what it is. Bottom of the ninth. 3-2 Venezuela. Schwarber, Bregman, and Anthony due up to Charlotte County Rays, the Bradenton Pirates. Upstairs, ball one on Schwarber. Palencia coming in here for Venezuela. Last time the United States was in the World Baseball Classic title game, they lost 3-2 to Japan, and they're currently losing 3-2 to Venezuela. That one's hit foul, 1-1. Tracker still says Suarez is at the plate. I was just naming all the spring training facilities of teams and cities, mostly in the Tampa Bay metro area. Swung on a miss, 1-2. I have been to St. Petersburg. I drove by it, but I never been inside the town. Up high, 2-2. Never really have went. Saw the trop. It is ugly. Saw it from the exterior, and I don't need to see any more of it. I already have seen enough of it as it is. Watching the Red Sox play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Schwarber strikes out on a fastball. One away in the ninth. United States down to their final 2 outs. I've seen the trop from the outside, but it was destroyed by that hurricane. I think it's already rebuilt. Looks like DeRosa is going to the bench. DeRosa is going to the bench for Here for the United States, gonna go for Gunnar Henderson. Up high for a fastball, ball one on Gunnar Henderson. Spaceman, I got bored 2 days ago and decided to pull up a new international team, the Dominican Republic, an NHL team of South Americans. Connor Wong. Looks like SoFi Stadium is an MLB stadium. Oh yeah, their new proposed one. Yeah, it looks kind of ugly. I agree with that. 1-0 on Gunnar Henderson. Pitch. Pops it up. Out near third. Garcia will make the catch, 2 away. And the United States down to their final out. And it will be up to Roman Anthony. Sounds up high for ball one on Roman Anthony, 1-0. One zero. In for a strike, 1-1. Come on, Roman. Who's that? What's that idiot? What's this idiot DeRosa doing? Why isn't the greatest power hitter in the league in the game? Because DeRosa is DeRosa-ing. I don't know. There's a strike, 1-2. And the United States is down to their final strike. Time called by Roman Anthony. There are parts of it that are cold in the Dominican Republic, hidden between mountains. Catcher gonna go talk with his pitcher. Connor Wong would hit one 550 exit velo of 130. He probably would. 1-2 on the way. Anthony swings and misses, struck him out. And Venezuela wins the 2026 WBC, defeating the United States 3-2. And not gonna lie, this game was kind of entertaining. This game was really entertaining to watch. First WBC title for Venezuela. The United States loses in back-to-back WBC titles and loses by the same score in back-to-back WBC title games. Final score, Venezuela 3, United States 2. That was a good game. Pitching was good till the very end, with Whitlock not being able to lock it down late. And the United States dropping a heartbreaker. And Whitlock coming in and gets only 1 out. And the United States just kind of hurts. Again, losing to Venezuela this year and losing to Japan 3 years ago. Going to 3 title games and winning 1 in 3 straight in 3 straight appearances. Oh, that hurts. Once again, final score, Venezuela 3, United States 2. First title for Venezuela in the history of the WBC tournament. They are now tied with the United States for 1 title. They are also tied with 1 title for Puerto Rico, if I remember right. Let me look it up. That hurts. Japan has the most, for anybody who doesn't know. Japan has the most with 3. Venezuela winning the first. Or Venezuela winning their first. Yeah, Japan, DR, United States. Okay, so 3 for the Japan, 1 for the Dominican Republic, 1 for the United States, and now 1 here for Venezuela. I mean, when your top closer is not available, you're not really gonna, and you have to rely on a long reliever in the 9th inning to close the game. That is the big part. Close. I mean, you have faith in Garrett Whitlock, and he does not lock it down. I mean, that's going to be that. I mean, it shows you that Garrett Whitlock's not really a closer. I mean, he was a closer at one point, but it really shows you that he's more of a long relief type of role. Maybe a setup guy, 2 innings, 3 innings. That's long relief, but I'm not gonna hate on Garrett Whitlock for this loss. I know a lot of people on Twitter will, because God forbid, because everybody's got their opinion on Twitter, because everybody thinks on. I mean, Twitter, the Twitter users are probably going to be like, it's all Garrett Whitlock's fault. It's all Garrett Whitlock's fault for this loss. How about the offense not showing up for 8 innings of this ball game? Only having 3 hits. But everybody will I'm guaranteeing everybody will blame Garrett Whitlock for this loss tonight. I almost can guarantee. So, I expect Garrett Whitlock to get some hate, which he does not deserve. And if you're going to blame Garrett Whitlock really for this game, you did not watch this game. Blame your offense. Blame your offense, not Garrett Whitlock for this game. I don't even blame Noah McLean for this game. I blame this game on the offense. So if anybody wants to blame the pitching staff, that's your call. But I think you're kind of dumb for doing so. But oh well. That's my take. But anybody else live tonight for anything? Whitlock will, but Aaron Judge will get most of the blame. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Venezuela has a good team. They got a good team, so it's not like you lost to, I don't know, Great Britain in the WBC final. You lose in 3 straight seasons, in 2 consecutive WBC titles. You lose to the powerhouse that is Japan, and then you lose to Venezuela, getting their first title. Of course, it has to be Roman Anthony who strikes out. Guarantee you Yankees fans are going to say, oh my God, Roman Anthony did not do his part in the WBC title. And then I say, shut the fuck up. Because Yankees fans are because it's guaranteed Yankees fans are going to do it. Yankees fans are kind of dumb. So, I don't know. Falling down is an event. Staying down is a choice. Or Chinese Taipei. Mm. But yeah, that was a good game. Chinese Taipei, come on. Of course, those dirty bottom feeders will tear into Roman. I mean, Roman got on base better than Judge did. Judge went 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, 2 of them looking. Roman didn't strike. Oh, he struck out in the end. Well, obviously, he struck out at the very end of the game, but Judge had 3 strikeouts in the most critical game of the entire WBC title. But Chitler was not even in the WBC. 8 more days till the 8 more days till MLB. 9 more days for the Sox. I don't know, guys. I'm not really, yeah, like I said, I'm not really pissed off about this game. I'm just more, I don't know, not angry, not sad, but I don't know. Kind of makes me feel good that you didn't lose to a garbage team. You actually lost to a decent team. So, all right, everybody. I'll go see if there's anybody we can, I don't know, raid tonight. That's Yankees fans for you, Chom. Guarantee, CH. I'll probably send you a tweet tomorrow showing that Yankees fans are blaming Whitlock. They're gonna blame Anthony, but then everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Judge, Captain America this, Captain America that." Fucking Captain America didn't do shit, yeah, in this game. So I don't know. That's my opinion. All right, see you guys later. There's not really anybody to raid tonight, as they're doing the trophy celebration. I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Probably more than likely to be Thursday, but we'll see. All right, everybody. Take care. Good night.